In the news tonight, man stopped to death during a fight in East Ramveld.
He was expected to go back to the United States soon. And this is what happened now on today, you know. And our family is deeply saddened in mercy right now.
And we have work to do with security providers, says Minister Ben.
We are trying to find more resorts to sanction them for the deficiencies, in this case, two particularly difficult situations, incidents in relation to their handling of weapons and their type of person and the lack of understanding and restraint.
An East Ramveld man was fatally stabbed during an altercation on Wednesday afternoon. The dead man has been identified as 52-year-old Sean George, who lived in East Ramveld. The incident occurred on Wednesday afternoon at approximately 17 hours in front of this house in Vincentian Square, East Ramveld. According to a statement from the police, the suspect, riding a motorcycle, shouted at George that he was an anti-man. Further, according to the statement, they saw George responding that the suspect should come and tell him that to his face. The suspect, who had stopped the motorcycle by that time, disembarked and approached George, and the two got involved in a physical fight. While fighting, both men ended up in a drain, and the suspect, who was armed with a knife, drew it from the waist of his pants and stabbed George 4 times, once to his left forearm and thrice to his left side abdomen. On the scene today, his cousin Sherwin George was at a loss for words over the senseless killing.
Deeply saddened. We all going through a turbulent time right now, and losing Sean is a very big loss to our family. Yes, he was expected to go back to the United States soon, and this is what happened now on today, you know. And our family is deeply saddened in mercy right now. Justice, that's the most important thing right now. I mean, our cousin or our family is gone, but all we need is to get the police force to give us justice, to bring the person who do this heinous act to my cousin to justice. That's all we're looking for right now.
An eyewitness recounted the entire ordeal.
He came and he was sitting because he was telling me that he going back overseas and stuff, and he sit down offering everybody thing to drink. Everybody said normally everybody's collect. Everybody said no, man, is all right. And then same time the guy passed, like about 20 feet away, nowhere close to my shop. And the guy tell him something, but I wasn't really listening to them. But then they carry on the conversation and wherever, and they carry on the conversation up the road to another car now. And this when they started with a scuffle, and this is what happened. So it was nowhere by my shop or anything. And I started hollering for everybody, and everybody started coming out. Honestly, when I left and go for my car and come, he was just lying there. I didn't really get to see because we just hurrying to get him to the hospital. But then my brother come with his car and pick him up, and at the same time the police come and put him in the vehicle and they rush him to the hospital. And then like an hour after, the caller said that he died.
After George had collapsed, the 34-year-old suspect came out of the drain, got onto his motorcycle and escaped from the scene. George was picked up by public-spirited citizens and rushed to the Georgetown Public Hospital, where he succumbed while being treated for his injuries. The murder weapon was recovered by ranks as they processed the scene. A post-mortem examination is expected to be performed on the body.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright, have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Stabrook Market.
What are you doing? Igloo ice cream. You know it's good.
One of the things that would distinguish us from the other guys is our advancement in technology when it comes to security. We've been able to actually go ahead and provide home service, home security service, and drone service, among the other service that would have significantly contributed to securing society as a whole.
Guyana's Home Affairs Minister Robeson Ben said there is work to be done with a large number of security providers. This was in response to the recent fatal incidents involving security guards. Ashanti Liverpool was shot dead by her sister's ex-boyfriend, Stephen Hope, with an AR-15 rifle. That weapon belonged to OP Security Service, where he was employed at the time. Then there was the accidental fatal shooting of 19-year-old Gerard Jagnandan of Monrepo East Coast, Demerara, by a 20-year-old security guard at Lusignan.
Don't know that any of them is accidentally if you're a security service. If you are a trained security person and you have a precept, it could not be accidental in the way the incident happened. And the response to save the young man's life was very inadequate. With the other one, it is a bad one. Again, a young person precepted in a security service was allowed to take the gun from one place and assault the sister of his partner, kill her, and then go and take another gun and go and try perhaps to kill himself. So we have work to do with the large number of security service providers we're having and the large number of persons related to that.
Ben said that both cases required retraining and the immediate response was to take away the weapons.
In both cases, we required retraining. The immediate response was the taking away of weapons, and we are trying to find more resorts to sanction them for the deficiencies, in this case, two particularly difficult situations, incidents in relation to their handling of weapons and their type of person and the lack of understanding and restraint which those persons may have in a security service when handling weapons. I'm not sure there might have been a few for the particular time for particular persons. I don't know what the state of play is at the moment, but there was a requirement that a review done for the moment for those places and persons where the activity happened, a removal of weapons, and a request for more training.
Ben was speaking with reporters on the sidelines of the annual Fire Officers Conference at Ivlery today. He said generally the security services have helped our situation with respect to crime.
We know that Chinese and other businesses are being targeted, and we are bringing up, and there have been more recent discussions through the Guyana Police Force with the security service providers in relation to the discipline. The hours of work, fatigue may be a problem, and generally their readiness and responsible handling of weapons.
The increased number of security services and the lack of proper training of employees in the handling of high-powered weapons is a concern that many have expressed.
Drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime, it's the two combined. It's one of a kind. natural lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
Vice President Barry Jagdeo said his government will continue to work to improve the lives of the people in Georgetown and other parts of the country. He made these comments at his weekly press conference today.
The kind of thing that goes on at the City Council, when we claim that you can't pass money through the City Council because it gets frittered away. It will just be squandered in this manner. So this is what I have to say about the City Council. We'll continue to work to improve the lives of the people in Georgetown because we made a commitment to the people all over our country, whether they live in our strongholds in Port Moran or in Region 3 or East Coast and more, or they live in the hinterland, where the towns like we're investing more in Bartica and Madia and Lethem, or in New Amsterdam or Georgetown, wherever our people live. And when I say our people, I don't mean PPP supporters. I mean our people. Then we made a commitment. So in spite of this City Council and all of its shenanigans, we will continue to invest in the city and to ensure that our city grows. This is something that I wanted to make very, very clear.
In the city, the council has been longing for a much improved relationship with the central government. City Hall has been cash-strapped for years and is unable to broaden its revenue base. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.